All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. This one right here is coming from Benny. Now, he said that Trump dares the judge to jail him for violating his gag order, which Trump should even have a gag order put on him. Y'all remember that corrupt judge, Judge Mershon, the one trying to stop Donald Trump from saying something to his daughter because his daughter is going online posting pictures of Donald Trump behind bars and all type of crap. I mean, this judge's daughter is doing so much stuff that she the one who need a gag order on her. So now he's trying to stop Donald Trump for responding to the crap that he's letting his daughter do. Did I know that he got something to do with this? So Donald Trump is like, you know what? I dare you to put me in jail. I dare you. Now, I want to get Benny's perspective for this and see what he got to say about this. But like I said, this stuff right here is just wrong. It is just wrong the way, because we are sick of all these corrupt judges. They need to be jailed. They the one need to be jailed and locked up. They the ones need to go to prison for this corrupt crap that they keep trying to do to Donald Trump because he's winning. Because he's just took over the polls and they don't like it. So they trying to do whatever they can to try to stop it. But it's not going to work. So like I said, make sure y'all please hit that like button so more people can see this video. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything going on. And then shout out to everybody who always stay to the very end, because when you watch the entire video, YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction, and that will help the channel grow. So shout out to the one that always stay to the very end. I really, really appreciate it. Without further ado.
But Donald Trump is begging, daring the Trump to put him in, the judge to put Trump in jail. Donald Trump saying he's going to be a modern day Nelson Mandela. Wow. Do it. I'll run for president from jail. I'll do it. Make me a martyr. Now, some of the more interesting commentators have been sounding off on this. One of our favorites is Mark Levin. Mark Levin is impeccable on these legal issues, and he has a absolute fire take here. Let's make this our based bomb, please. This shall be our based bomb for the day. Take it away, Mark Levin.
So he's the lead prosecutor there as a hitman. And by the way, this judge in the case, in the Alvin Bragg case, is a disgrace. He is a rogue, out of control Democrat hack with a black robe.
Yep.
He's making statements that are outrageous. He has an unconstitutional gag order to protect his daughter and other people, not from violence, but being exposed. Donald Trump has a First Amendment constitutional right to speak as a citizen, and even more so as he's running for president as a former president, and everybody else is speaking against him. Everybody else is making allegations. But this judge, whose daughter has raised over $90 million on the case that he is overseeing, monies that have been raised for Adam Schiff and Chuck Schumer's Political Action Committee, he doesn't see any conflict of interest. He's donated to Democrats in the past. These judges in New York, what a disgrace. You got to be nuts to stay in New York if you can get the hell out of there. Woo. And so this judge now makes a comment about he's handling a federal insurrection case. This judge is not only a political hack, he's dumb as a doorknob.
There you go.
You, Mark Levin, for that extra fire. Have we invited Mark Levin on the show? We should totally invite Mark Levin.
Yeah, you got to get him. I like Mark Levin.
We must do it. We have like various programs, networks.
He tell it like it is.
Their personalities all the time. Let's crack open that can of whoop ass. I really like Mark Levin. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't like some of the weepy libs on MSNBC. They are so funny to me. One of them is called Michael Betzschloss. Michael Betzschloss this is what's important about him. He is this super harebrained historian, and apparently he has Joe Biden's ear and is able to like whisper in Joe Biden's ear how to be the next FDA. Like, this guy's famous for being like the Biden whisperer. So he goes in and he like fills Joe Biden's whatever's left of Joe Biden's brainstem with these illusions that Joe Biden's this historic figure. So some of the more like cringy and embarrassing, hyperbolic things you've seen Joe Biden do. A lot of this stuff comes from this guy, Michael Betzschloss. And he's invited in the Oval all the time to you know, drip honey effectively into the ears of Joe Biden. It's really grotesque. It's really gross. But this guy was on TV. Anytime he's on TV, he has these meltdowns, right? To show you sort of the tenor and the timbre of this man. He's always having these shaking meltdowns about the threat of Donald Trump to democracy. And it's so interesting to watch because it shows you what it looks like when Trump's finally broke you. When Trump finally breaks you, okay? Not Trump looking up at the eclipse. Can we put the photo back up? Trump looking up at the eclipse. This should bring you joy. You should laugh at this. It's empirically funny. It's funny. Carve it into Mount Rushmore. I love it. Get it. Get the tattoo. Carve it into Mount Rushmore. This is laugh your ass off funny. This photo. It's hilarious. Donald Trump looking straight into the eclipse, pointing at it. I'm gonna beat you, son. I'm gonna beat the sun in a staring contest. It's incredible. But if you look at this and you weep and you rend your garments and you cry and you drink your soy latte through a rubber straw, all right, and you do your best to, you know, remove your pocket catheter non-painfully and weep tears, giant crocodile salty tears, you're a loser.
Yep.
If it doesn't bring you happiness and joy, like, you're a loser. You've been broken by Donald Trump. You have full-blown TDS, and this Beschloss guy has it, okay? So here's our Salt Thou Live for the day. Please, ladies and gentlemen, spare no salt.
And we already know how everybody is. It's like whatever Donald Trump does, they got to try to say something about it. The man can just go outside, look up in the air. They're going to make a whole video about it. A whole set just talking about Donald Trump. So he's daring this judge, hey, lock me up. Let me see what you got. But like Mark Levin said, that this judge is wrong for what he's doing to Donald Trump, trying to put a gag order on him, but yet you allowing your daughter to slander him. His daughter is slandering him every single day, and you trying to stop him from saying something back to her and everybody else that's talking about him. So you trying to make it one way for where your folks and your family can talk about him, but he can't say anything back or you going to put him in jail. This judge needs to be removed. Even Mark Levin said he donated to Democrats in the past. And remember what Trump said, that this judge fought like hell to get this job, to take this case with Trump on it. So this judge fought for it. I'm telling you, man, all of these people are just freaking corrupt. And especially these judges, they are just dirty. They just one-sided.
For this man. Or spare great salt for this man. Salt with great vigor. This is our salty lib of the day.
Yeah, and you know, we all know, all four of us know that term servant leadership. Yep. The president is supposed to be a servant leader, serving us. You hear about Trump saying he's going to be a dictator for a day, which is not going to be for a day if it happens. No. Could be for the rest of our lifetimes and our children's and more. But if that happens, that's totally against American history. The highest rank in the United States is not president, it is citizen, as Harry Truman said. Mm-hmm. And I would just say one thing. Remember, in the United States, we do not work for a president works for us.
Boy, they just say anything.
You always got to respect the level of, like, broke brain screeching. So Donald Trump will be the dictator. Donald Trump. Not Joe Biden. Not the guy who's welcomed illegally 10 million criminal aliens into the country. That's not dictatorial. The guy who
see, that's the thing. They ain't gonna talk about Joe Biden the way he's doing all these illegal immigrants coming across the border. See, they ain't gonna talk about that. Only thing they want to talk about is Donald Trump. They watch this man every move, his every post, every time he make a post about anything, anytime he go out somewhere in public, that's all they want to talk about is Donald Trump. They have nothing to say about Biden with all this falling, all this lying he did. The country is destroyed, letting illegal immigrants come up, inflation raised up high. They ain't going to talk about any of that. All they want to do is put all their attention on Donald Trump because they know he's going to be the next president. He's the only one that can save our country right now because Joe Biden is destroying it. He is destroying it.
Censoring free speech on the internet. That's not dictatorial. The guy who's starting multiple wars around the world. That's not dictatorial. The guy who's stealing and robbing from all of our hard work through out of control inflation and interest rates. That's not dictatorial. The man who wants to put his political opponents in jail. That's not dictatorial. The man who is working. Remember, the Pentagon and the State Department went down to oversee the Brazilian elections. What does that mean exactly? Yeah. What does that mean exactly? The man who's working with foreign countries to lock up his political adversaries, like Elon Musk. That's what they're doing. They're the Democrat Party and the totally and completely controlled by Marxist American government are working with foreign nations to lock up people that politically disagree with them, like Elon Musk.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
To the detriment, by the way, of our military capacities, because Elon Musk runs all the companies that control lower space to make life multiplanetary. Elon Musk works with the American military hand in glove to keep our country safe, and they want to put him in jail because they disagree with him politically. That guy is not the dictator.
This is just
that
sad.
guy is not the dictator. The guy who, when asked if Donald Trump's going to run again, Joe Biden literally said, we must, what did he say? We must prove that he'll never take office again. It's that guy's not the dictator. Remember, it's Donald Trump because we don't like his posts on X.
And that's exactly how it is. Ben is exactly right. There you go right there, man. We got to get Biden out of office. Biden is just destroying this country. Like I said, trying to lock up his political opponent because he cannot beat Donald Trump fair and square. I've been calling this out for the longest. This is exactly what Joe Biden doing. That's why he got Fannie Willis, Letitia James, Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg. He got all of these people working for him, trying to take out Donald Trump, trying to do his dirty work so he can just walk right on back into the White House this year. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. But like I said, y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like button so more people can see this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. But like I said, this is just crazy. We just all sick of these corrupt judges. They need to go. All right. And thank you all for watching and catch y'all in the next one.